I be alone forever? Will I never find my partner in crime? P.I.C. Ride or die? Grammar goodies, I'm slightly embarrassed by that. First of all, thank you so much for coming into General Grammar. My name is Mr. Goodie Grammar, and I'm here to provide you not with relationship advice or anything dealing with love, other than the love for grammar and all your English grammar needs. Let's get it started.
But before we begin, make sure to download the free guided notes in the description box below. The notes and the episode have matching badges that help you follow along with each section. Also, underline any maroon text that appears in the episode to identify key concepts and key terms. It's the shopping list your mom always forgot to take to the grocery store.
So, I hope you brought your tissues for today's festivities because today is all about connection. Okay, I'm feeling a little cynical. Before we start talking about connection, let's go ahead and break something apart. That's right, I'm talking about a basket breaker.
Uh-oh.
This week's basket breaker is going to test your music history knowledge. The basket breaker question is, who were married on April 4th, 2008? The answer to this week's basket breaker question is Beyonce and Jay-Z. That's right, a beautiful love affair. You have two independent people coming together in matrimony. Oh. Speaking of matrimony, I'm going to go ahead and get hitched to some radioactive waste. Go, 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 go.
3, 2, 1.
Like Beyonce and Jay-Z, today's shipment is all about creating the ultimate link-up. That's right, I'm talking about compound sentences! Yeah!
Oh my gosh!
Whoa. Just as a quick reminder, remember, the first sentence structure that we discussed was a simple sentence. And a simple sentence is made up of one independent clause. So when we jump into our second sentence structure, compound sentences, keep this in mind because we'll be putting our simple sentences together in order to make a compound sentence. But what is a compound sentence? Great question. A compound sentence joins two independent clauses together to form one sentence. The amazing thing is, compound sentences can be made in a variety of ways. For combo number one of the most common ways to join two independent clauses together to form a compound sentence is by using a comma and a coordinating conjunction, also known by the acronym FANBOYS. The acronym FANBOYS is used so we can go ahead and remember those 7 basic coordinating conjunctions. It goes like this. F is for, A is for, and, N is for, nor, B is for, but, O is for, or, Y is for, yet, and that saucy S is for, so. These are the 7 conjunctions that you get to use with a comma in order to bring those two independent clauses together to make a compound sentence. All right, formula people, if my calculations are correct, this compound sentence formula looks like this. It's one independent clause plus a comma plus a fanboys plus that second independent clause. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. Let's break down an example. Let's say we have these two simple sentences, or these two independent clauses. We have the first one, my life is a mess. True. And the second one, no one can control me. Right now, they're acting as two simple sentences, but they have something to do with one another. What we could do to combine them is add that comma and a fanboy. Therefore, we can make this sentence, my life is a mess and no one can control me. Right together, we put our two simple sentences into one sentence, joined together by a comma and a fanboy. Extra note, that's highly important. When you're creating a compound sentence, make sure that you put your comma before the fanboy. That's right, before. Put the comma before the fanboy when making a compound sentence. If not, it is incorrect, and it sounds like a really awkward pause. What I would like you to do is, please raise your right hand as I will swear you into General Grammar's Code of Conduct. Repeat after me. I, state your name, will not put a comma behind the fanboy, or else I have to drop Mr. Goodie Grammar into a vat of maniacal dolphins. You are officially sworn in. Don't let me down. Let's go ahead and look at an incorrect example and see how we can fix it. Going back to my life is out of control and I really need to handle it, we know that something doesn't look right. That's right, the comma's out of place. It comes after that fanboy. And we all know that's incorrect. We want to put the comma before the fanboy. Therefore, we can have this sentence as, my life is out of control and I really need to handle it. Rather than, my life is out of control and I really need to handle it. See the difference in flow? Example, sloths are lazy, yet they somehow survive. In this example, we have our first independent clause. Sloths are lazy. Then we also have our second independent clause. They somehow survive. Let's say we wanted to join those two independent clauses together. What we did is we added a comma and a fanboy, yet, and that makes a compound sentence. So now we have the final compound sentence. Sloths are lazy, yet they somehow survive. Right? Remember, conjunctions are the glue of sentences. However, in this case, we can't just put two independent clauses together with just a coordinating conjunction. We have to use a comma with it because the fanboy on its own, it's not strong enough to put them together. It needs the help of a comma to go ahead and wing person that, to put those together. Also, a comma isn't strong enough to put them together. You need both a comma and a fanboy. It's like both of your biceps working together. Example, the witch and Hansel and Gretel didn't want to go hungry, so she devoured children instead.
I'm boiling the remnants of the young. I will stay youthful forever.
In this example, we have our first independent clause. The witch and Hansel and Gretel didn't want to go hungry. Then we have our second independent clause. She devoured children instead. And it's joined together with a comma that comes before that fanboy. So we get a final compound sentence of, the witch and Hansel and Gretel didn't want to go hungry, so she devoured children instead. Even Even though it seems a little bit easy to put two independent clauses together with a comma and a fanboy, I think it's time that we go ahead and ask for some employee assistance.
We need some employee assistance.
For this section, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and read you a few sentences. What we're going to do together is we're going to go ahead and try and identify whether or not each sentence is an example of a compound sentence. In order to make sure that we have all the elements of a compound sentence, this is what I want you to do. Go ahead and underline the independent clauses in each sentence. Then go ahead and circle the comma and fanboy that joins them together. So again, underline those two independent clauses and go ahead and circle the comma and the fanboy that joins them together. That way, guess what? You know that you have a complete and accurate compound sentence. You ready to get this started? Absolutely. Let's do it. Example. She didn't get a Porsche for her 12th birthday, so she sued her parents.
Cry all you want. Yeah.
In this example, we can go ahead and identify the first independent clause. She didn't get a Porsche for her 12th birthday. Then let's go ahead and identify the second independent clause. She sued her parents. And are they joined together? Absolutely. We join them together with a comma and the fanboys so. Therefore, you have a final compound sentence of she didn't get a Porsche for her 12th birthday, so she sued her parents. Has all the elements that make up a compound sentence. So, this is one. Example. My hairline looks like it was attacked by a ravenous hyena, so I just wear hats. Okay, let's go ahead and use our skills from our little toolbox to break this down. First, we need to identify the independent clauses. The first independent clause is, my hairline looks like it was attacked by a ravenous hyena. And the second independent clause is, I just wear hats. But what joins these two independent clauses together? Oh, that's right. It's a comma and the fanboys so. Therefore, we have another compound sentence. Example. The water's boiling, but there's nothing in the pot. Huh? How does that make sense? Well, in terms of ideas, it doesn't. However, grammatically, this does make sense. The first independent clause is, the water is boiling. And the second independent clause is, there's nothing in the pot. Apparently, a witch is about to go hungry. What joins these two independent clauses together? It's a comma and the fanboys but. And by joining those two independent clauses together, it makes this a compound sentence. And whoa! I know you got a lot of information, some rules, some new concepts, but I need to make sure that you have it down in your brain. So I'm going to do an IEL check to see what you've learned.
Let's go.
For this section, I'm going to challenge you with one of the best general grammar challenges yet. What I want you to do is create your own original compound sentence that's joined together with a comma and a fanboys. And go ahead and put that into the comment section when you're done. Again, what you'll be doing is you will create your own original compound sentence that's joined together with a comma and a fanboy. It could be about whatever you want it to be about. However, it needs to have all the correct elements of a compound sentence. If your example makes me chuckle and it's grammatically accurate, I'll go ahead and give you a shout out on either Instagram or in an upcoming episode. And if you struggle with this concept, do not even worry about it. Remember, learning new concepts takes time and practice, and we're here to help you every step of the way. If you have any questions, go ahead and put it into the comment section below. Be happy to help you out. All right, now that you're about to take on your little grammar journey, let's go ahead and check out. Okay, how'd you do with your sentence? I hope it's mind-blowing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Huh, grammar goodies, I'm so excited that we were able to link up today to form our own compound sentence. Again, my name is Mr. Goodie Grammar, and I'll see you next time where we'll talk about another variation of compound sentence. So, comma in anytime to general grammar. I'll see you.